let's talk about slope of a line. So in today's lecture, we'll try to find the slope of a line which is passing through 2 points. Then we'll try to find out the slope form of the equation of a line. Then we'll know how to write an equation of a slope-intercept form. Okay, so let's start. So slope of a line, right? Slope of a line. Slope. What is slope? Slope actually is when you see a graph, if there is a line, right, passing through x and y coordinate, and it has two different points. Let's say for this point is x1, y1, and this one is x2, y2. Then the difference between y coordinate divided by difference between x coordinate will be our slope. That's mean you see when you see the difference between y coordinate, it's a rise, right? So this is called rise, and difference between x coordinates is called run, right? From x coordinate is just run. This is the x1, x2, and this is the rise. So slope is simply rise over run. That's mean y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. Since run is our x2 minus x1, here it will be x1, and rise is simply y2 minus y1. Now, here, the denominator in any function cannot be 0 if you want to define the function, right? So slope will be defined only a run cannot be 0. That's mean x2 cannot be x1, okay? So this is our slope, rise over run, okay? So simply we can use this formula. Okay, now let's do a practice. Let's say we have a find the slope of a line passing through points A and B. So first we have to identify the slope coordinate. So it's x1, y1, and this is just simply x2, y2. Now we just have to just do slope formula. Slope also, we used m to represent slope. This is the symbol slope, okay? So it's gonna be simply what? y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1, which will let's give you y2 is 4. So 4 minus 1, and x2 is 5. So 5 minus 1, which is 3 over 3, which will give us 1. That will be our answer. So I wrote it down here clearly. You guys can see it. Okay. Now, can you guys find this one? If you guys can find, just put it in the comment section. Okay. We have a point A and B. Find the slope, okay, of the line. Now let's learn how to find point slope form, okay, of the equation of a line. So point slope form of the equation of a line is just when you have 2 points. Let's say you have x1, y1, and x2, y2, right? Whenever you have 2 points, or then you can find out the slope, okay, m, y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. So once you find out the slope, then you can use it, the equation form, and that form is y1, y minus y1 equal m into x2 minus x1. This is our point slope of the equation, okay? This is the form of the point slope of the equation. So here I wrote it down clearly as y minus y1 m x minus x1. Once you have the here, if they give you the slope m, right? So point slope form of the equation of a line with the slope m. If they don't give you the slope m, they might give you 2 points, right? Like in this example, they give you 2 points right here. Let me just write down. This is your x1, this is your y1, and this is your x2, and this is your y2. You see, we have to use this formula. So we have y minus y1 equal m into x minus x1. So here we have y minus y1 is just simply 4, right? 4. We don't know m. X is our, just simply here, x1 is 13. Sorry, x1 is just simply 3. So it's going to be 3. So now, to evaluate this equation, we need to find out m. So we can find out m from here. You see, we have 2 points. So what's the formula for m? That means slope. We know the slope formula is just simply m equal to y2 minus y1 equal divided by x2 minus x1. So our y2 is 13, y1 is 4, right? Divided minus 4. X2 is 6, x1 is 3. So it's going to be 9 by 3, which will ended up with 3. So this is our slope, okay? So now we can just plug in here. That will give us our answer. So y minus 4, our slope is 3 right here. So we can just put it down 3 here. And x minus 3, x minus 3. Now you can just solve for y, which will give us 3x minus 3. So it's going to be 9. So 3x minus 9 and y minus 4. So you will end it up y equal 3x plus a minus 5. So that's our answer, okay? So now let's write an equation in slope-intercept form, okay? So slope-intercept form, that's mean once you have slope m, this is your slope, and your y-intercept, you have y-intercept, let's say a constant b. So that's mean y-intercept when x is 0, right? Then you will get the y-intercept. So let's say you have a, this is, you have, this is x and y coordinate. And now you have to, this is your this is your y-intercept. Since here x is 0, this is your y-intercept, okay? So then we will get the equation y equal mx plus b. This is our slope-intercept form, okay? So that's what we solve here. You see, we solve for y. So here 3 is our slope, and in this equation, and 5 is our y-intercept. Okay. So here m is slope and b is y-intercept. So this is the general form of the linear equation, right? Linear line. We usually write it down in a slope-intercept form, okay? So let's look over it. General equation for slope-intercept is y equal mxb, where m is slope and b is y-intercept, right? So now find the slope and the y-intercept from this equation. We already know this is, we're going to write it down the general formula, y equal mx plus b. Now look at this. 3 is going to be m and our b going to be simply 5, right? So we can just write down slope m equal 3 and y-intercept b equal 5. So that's going to be our answer. Now I wrote it down and explained.